It's your boy Cloud here, and I'm interviewing with the Cypher Society. We are posted up at Dark Web Studio right now. This is the marker of the 1 year anniversary for the Cypher Society. So let's just give it up for that shit, because that shit's hype as hell. Honestly, we're gonna start this off with just like a simple little interview panel. I'm gonna pass it to my boy Muncy, who is the founder of the Cypher Society. So essentially, we're gonna get into that and then go from there. So, Muncy, my boy, tell us, my guy, like, how did this grow from just like a few of y'all spitting bars, like literally with the phone, like I seen the mic and shit like that, past interviews, like, how did it go from that to like what we see here now, marking like number one?
I feel like, we did a couple ciphers, everybody snapped for the most part, and we just really love rap, We really enjoy this shit, and it gave us a reason to rap, and stay consistent, you know what I mean? And I think ciphers offer like a lane of rap where you can push your pen in a way that's different from when you're making songs and stuff, and I think all of us enjoy that. And so, we just started to see more and more people come out. I think Chapter 9 was the first one that like really popped off, and every 2 weeks we just be in here in the studio, OZ mixing. We would set up the phone on the tripod at first, and then we started doing. Chapter 6 was the first group scene that we did. We got everybody in it like a real cipher, and that's when I started to see the vision and what it could turn into. I think we had a couple artists. Someone drove down from Mount Pleasant, Mount Pleasant, maybe further. Technically came way down here. We had Jay Willie on that one. It just it was cool to see, just different artists popping out from different areas in Michigan, and I think we all wanted to just keep it going,
So we are at Dark Web Studio. So my boy OZ, like, my boy, this is the studio. Thanks for having us here, bro. The hospitality is always like real as fuck, bro. We got to have a fucking cookout at the fucking Cypher. I don't know nobody doing that shit, but we do that here for real. But real talk, bro. Like, I really like what you do here. The studio is really you, and I think the vibe is just authentic. So like, what pressed you to be like, yo, bro, like, this is something that we should collab and kind of put some shit on the floor with? Like, what kind of
the Cypher?
Yeah, like, what pushed you on that?
So he reached out to me. We've known each other for like over a decade.
Yeah.
So he just asked to do it, and we talked about it for a minute, trying to decide every 2 weeks or like a month or whatever. Went with 2 weeks, and we just started it up.
Type shit.
Well, like 7, 8 guys, the first one or something.
Yeah, and I also like to say that
sounds about right,
like he said, man, most of us have known each other for, like you said, over a decade. Wow. We've been rapping together for half our lives, and rapping before that, so to come back together and reconnect
type shit.
Now that we're all kind of on our game more.
Hell yeah. It definitely feels like more of a family vibe, for real. Especially like everybody that's came through, that's new, myself being like newly acclimated to the Cypher Society. It's just like a lot of the energy is authentic, and everybody's from all over the place. Like, not everybody's from the same spots. Like, and I never thought White Lake was pushing heat at all.
Who would have thought?
We in White Lake, Michigan, dog, just so y'all know, and this shit is fire, so.
Don't sleep on the burbs.
It is though, man. It is like a family, and I think as it grows and grows, that all of us like to see that, remain, as much as possible. Of course, you know what I mean. You have rappers coming from all over the place, but I think that the foundation was like, in place for that.
Right on. Shout out Joey Keys real quick. I just want to say,
Joey Keys.
Man, he working for real. I know the man about to get married, so I know you got some real responsibilities to take care of for real. Appreciate the love though, because man, Joey Keys really was. That's my boy, bro. He come with the melody, so I just want to shout you out.
He does.
Type shit. So this is one thing I also wanted to say too, because what's crazy is how the production level went from like y'all just doing shit from the phone to like
Everybody's got a camera.
Everybody's got a camera.
Yeah.
There's drones flying around. Like, Muncy has a gimbal now. Like, my man went from rapping to camera. Like, this shit is crazy. Aussie over here with the camera shit. Like, this is nuts, bro. And I heard that you actually can do some shit with, like, Illustrator. Like, you, like, good with animation shit. Like,
No, I mean, I can edit video.
I've seen some, like, somebody put up a, what was it? A logo. And said that you did it. So unless somebody.
Oh yeah, drawing.
Yeah.
Oh, I could draw.
Type shit. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, man. Because I was just like, I know that shit, and I see the tattoo shit. Like, no, we definitely gonna get done up with that for real.
Yeah, I'm about to get a Cypher Society tab from him right here.
Oh, this is
about to do
that shit, bro. Man, so with 1 year in the cup. What do you guys see projected for the next year? Like, what's the ideal here? Because how long have you been like in the cut? You said you were here originally, like with these guys too. Yeah. So,
first one.
We've known each other since we were kids, man.
Yeah, that type shit.
Just slapped up together.
As kids.
That switch up is cold though. To see like the switch up from like. Man, we was off the porch with each other to like now we out here really doing grown type shit.
Yeah, exactly.
I fuck with that, man.
Everybody sobered up.
Man, a lot of you guys' stories were interesting. I ain't gonna hold you. Like a lot of the stories I heard from y'all, man, like a lot of the things like people hating online. Like first off, fuck what you heard, because like you talk a lot of shit about these people based off of what you hear on rap, but you don't even know their life like outside of rap, because we do have that. Outside of rap. Either way.
Yeah.
Not worried about you.
I don't even hear.
But I think like, yeah, I mean, we grew up together and shit, and I think that really the Cyphers came about because we all decided to come together and do a show, and a local show. It was a decent turnout. They actually built a stage for it. It was sick. Like we threw it at a venue that was like my first job was there. I used to wash dishes there for like this fish fry. It's like this.
Up in the gun range.
Yeah. And they had this like separate venue, and we just rented out and threw a show. And we said we would do a cypher for all the artists who performed at the show. And then that.
Just never did.
Well, we did like a year and a half later, and that was essentially chapter one.
Yeah.
You know, and then the name, the Cypher Society name came about like
later.
You know, maybe 12 weeks in or something.
Right on.
It was like a lot of thought put into it. I'm really glad we went with the Cypher Society.
We didn't rush it.
You know,
That's why it just came to
Big League Bars was a runner-up. But I felt like
Big League.
Hey, you owe money if you try to take that shit.
Whoever came up with Cypher Society.
I mean it's AI, bro.
Yeah.
It's AI. It's an AI generated name.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, that we
just generated
capitalized on it first. Yeah.
We generated a lot to find one that was good.
I ain't gonna hold you. I literally made I would forget the AI system that I had, but I made that shit like build me whole business plans, all that shit.
Yeah, I just feel like it's the times we're living in, and it also helps kind of define the direction and like, you know, it's a broad spectrum of what that can be, but just the Cypher Society, I feel like embodies so much, you know. This man.
This little.
Yeah.
You're trying
to say your name, bro. Who's the man with the money right now? Say your name, bro.
Sorry.
Just say your shit.
You know, man, it's an assassin, dog. I'm gonna go fix himself. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's easy peasy, dog.
Time to talk.
Yeah, I didn't answer you. Oh, your question was where do we see it going? Like where do we see?
Okay, yeah.
So I think the first year was really, you know, we don't charge artists for doing this. Like it's all off the love. Like Ozzy's been this has been the home for the Cypher Society, the Dark Web Studios. You know, it's been collaboration and really just, you know, bringing people together, building a community. And I think the first year was show up and rap if you have skill. And people have had that opportunity to do that. And a lot of people have showed up and I'm super grateful for the people who have, because everyone's got lives and shit to do. But, you know, we do take this seriously at the same time, and now it's kind of at a point where it's becoming more exclusive, and it's like, you know, if you're in, you're in. If you're not, like, you know, you could get in, but
you gotta do the application.
Right. So from when this first started till now, you guys have an application now.
We do have an application in place. It was kind of a Junior and Lambo's idea. I don't think anyone really thought we would do it, but
I never didn't.
I
didn't.
Yeah, we decided to go ahead and do it. And we've had like 12, 13 submissions, and we've approved some and denied some on good merit, you know. Or I have it anyways. But I just think that now it's getting to the point where it's like, it's cool. It's cool to be a part of now, you know, and that's awesome. That's a beautiful thing. But at the same time, like, we were all here before it was, and you know, we just. It's bigger than any one artist, and I think that's hip hop has always been bigger than me, and the Cypher Society is bigger than me, and I hope that the idea and the movement lives on like long after I'm gone, you know. And I hope that people continue to do this type of shit for hip hop.
So going into this next year, now that we have applications that artists have to fill out to kind of like even, you know, see if they can get on. It's not like a gatekeeping thing, because like that's
not at all
what that is, right? So
no, not at all. I think that, like, and that's the thing. I think if you have skill, then there's no reason we're not gonna bring you on to the ciphers. But it's just a way to weed out people that aren't really serious, you know, in my opinion. And that's not to say rap has to be your whole life, but if you have skill, I mean, that's enough right there. Or if you have dedication and drive and passion, and like, you know, you're community oriented, you want to provide value, because that's what we're doing. We're providing value for artists. You can capitalize on it. You can come and you'll get a free video and you'll get free studio time. But what are you bringing to the table? And not that you need to bring anything to the table, just your time.
It helps, though.
Your time and your energy is enough. Like, that's awesome. But we just want the vibe to be right. I want the vibe to be right, and I don't want to gatekeep anything. That's not. I don't even like being in a position to have to make these decisions.
But stay home if you suck, though.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Like you said, though.
I always think of who can be next to me on top of who is the foundation of it. You know what I'm saying? So we have to listen to him, period. He set the game plan. Let's keep it moving. If you really don't put in work like that, if you really don't rap like that, save yourself a little bit and get better. You know what I'm saying? For real.
Yeah, don't come waste your time.
Don't waste your time, because I guarantee everybody sitting right here done put in some fucking work. I guarantee that. Everybody done put in some fucking work. Whether it's camera work, going to the studio, staying up late, whether you didn't want to be up late, all that shit.
Yeah.
This is a society, a real society. I'm glad I joined, because these boys gave me a chance. I thought it was only based out of Pontiac. I come all the way from Port Huron. You know what I'm saying? And that's not like trying to like discredit or blah, blah, blah. But I drive out here to do this shit, and we here, we next. I see it. Let's go.
Yeah, I think it's like, you know, every one of us is stronger together, but we get to shine individually too.
Exactly.
You know, through this movement. It's really a movement, a platform for artists. And it is, like you said, it is, a lot of us are like family, and it's very team oriented. You know, as it grows and grows, there's always going to be variables and stuff, but I always want to lead with like love and respect, and, you know, give everyone a shot if they really want it. You know.
Yep.
So that's that. But man, bro, y'all heard it first. Y'all heard it first. It is what it is. The Cypher Society. What chapter we at, man? What chapter?
26.
26. All right, 1 year marking chapter
Every other week.
26. We do this shit every other week. So if y'all want to tune in, y'all really want to see what's popping off, please check out the Cypher Society. You can hit them up on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. The shit is popping. So without further ado, peace. What up, Joe?
Till next time.
Till the next one.